it's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Zielinski has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, we're talking about a classic defensive midfielder, Peter. Always in the right place, always with an idea of what's going to happen next. He's very good at seeing that, and he also excels at getting the ball moving forward. And I think everybody associated with this club is expecting big things from him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Things already rolling. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Çalhanoğlu. This looks decent chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paz. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Ribery. Olise. Closing in on goal. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Number 17, Olise! Olise! Olise!
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Olise. Spread to the right. And the keeper's got it again. Diego Carlos. Kempf. Diego Carlos. Kempf. Quarter of an hour played. Olise. Now it's Selmakers. Great ball, and he's in here. Throw it. Zielinski. They're urging him to tries a shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Olise. Olise. And this is... and the shot! And that's a sharp finish! No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Puskás. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Puskás. Opts for safety. Puskás driving. Puskás! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Gets a good foot in there. And this is Puskás, and he's in on goal. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And Ribéry! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 9, Ribéry.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Big chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And the shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United, after 40 minutes, is number 18, Puskás.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Puskás. Now it's Olise. Now can he find a finish? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Paz.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Diego Carlos does really well there, he is. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And we come to you now with a quick
Well, for me, it's a
request of
lead that's
support
thoroughly
for our
deserved,
World
Peter.
Charity
They've
Fund.
been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Down to business again. That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho scooting forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Paz. It's run loose here. He's in a great position here. And here's Elise.
Elise really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Puskás. And it's Serginho. Look at the space here. And he's been shifted off it. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Not the most accurate pass. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely intercepted. Paz. He's looking wide. Chance, surely! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. Puskás under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Olise. Good ball, good take. Now it's Ribery. Can he spark a counter here? Puskás is having a
The
shot!
attendance for this match was 71,550.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good take, real chance! He's got a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 63 minutes is number 7, Zielinski.
Kempf.
Zielinski.
Ball is over the line. Çalhanoğlu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too. Ribery. For Olise. Now it's Puskás. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Serginho. Now it's shapes to shoot! And that's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 71 minutes is number 9, Ribery. Ribery. Ribery.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Serginho making good progress. Serginho's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 56, Alexis Telemakis. Coming on to replace him is
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. In with the challenge. Puskás. Now it's Ribery. Serginho. And it's made its way to him. Serginho. Chance for a shot! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Manchester United. After 80
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Serginho.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number
The
20.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ribery. And it's Serginho. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Corner number 2 then. Ribery goes short. And a chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 86 minutes is number 21, Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
Kempf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Ribery. Now it's Puskás. Puskás going forward. Ribery gets flagged offside. He's found a way through. 5 minutes to add. Puskás. And it's Bachurina. Can he get on the end of this? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Puskás picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with...
Real chance! Oh, what has happened here? Palmer is... Palmer! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Puskás. Spread it left. Serginho. Palmer. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Engages and forces him off the ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Now it's Puskás. Spread to the right. Lovely feet. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Looking for the far post. Nice interception, well timed. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Serginho. Puskás, distributed tidily. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Puskás. Bellingham. Puskás shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Serginho receives it in a good position here. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Puskás! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That was nasty.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He might be in here. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Bellingham. And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bellingham certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ruben Neves. Serginho. Oh, this is a great position. He's found some space. And the shot! Off the post.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he plays one through. And it's half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. is the first touch of the second half. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Palmer. Serginho closing in on goal. Lovely, now then.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he's quick to get rid. And it's Ruben Neves. Puskás, and he shoots! It's hit the crossbar. Manchester United have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. Now there's a... He's had a shot! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bellingham for Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Puskás. Olise. Chance, surely! Lacking in accuracy.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Now it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's making progress on the ball. And it's Ruben Neves. Good take, and is he in? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, they could be caught out here. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far. There they go, hunting in packs. He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Palmer looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He shifted it to the flank. That's tidy. Good ball, good take. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good pressure, determined, intense. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pass somewhat off target. Olise. Palmer pinches it off him. Looking for the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Puskás. Olise steaming forward at pace. Puskás can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's got a sight of goal, and a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Palmer. Driving through the middle. Big chance! It's a loose ball. That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23, numero 86, numero 8.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Ruben Neves. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
And now, lining up
So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and then auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
And we're underway. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Rodri. That's Ruben Neves. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he'll shoot here! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Pings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crossed it. He's had a shot! And that is well cleared. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham. He's looking wide. Banda. That's an imaginative pass.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. That has not gone well. Banda. Puskás can see things others simply cannot. Palmer. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, nice touch. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's the chance to counter. Over to the right flank. And we see a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. And it's Ruben Neves. That's going wide left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Crossed into the middle. He's rising! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's managed to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's a good ball out wide. Played in. Here's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ruben Neves. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get on the end of this? Incoming delivery. Oh, that was vital. Elise. It's Bellingham. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Serginho on a serious charge here. Palmer. Oh, good take in a good area. That's a sharp pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's close for a shot! The captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bellingham. And it's Palmer. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And for the first half, that is that. That is certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Manchester United leading by one
Please grab
at
the
the break.
tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So the action resumes. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Serginho gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lecce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aim forwards. Banda crosses it into the area, and he was alert to it. He's fizzed it forward. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Puskás. That's destined for the flank. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Van Dijk. Oh, super ball! He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Puskás. The ball has bounced loose now. Played out to the left flank. Good ball, good take. Serginho. Shot could be... And the shot! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 13.
So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Puskás. Palmer. And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Banda. Looking for options for movement.
That's good play from him.
Looking here to chip it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Dani Olmo. Rodri. And it's Ruben Neves. Banda. Just about up to 75 minutes. Time and again they are repelled. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rodri kept his eye on it and he's there. Serginho. Serginho getting forward. And it's Olmo. And here's Elise. That is lovely.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's being urged to shoot. It's a really well-measured ball. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Palmer. Number 17, Olise. Number 27, Serginho.
Manchester United,
Number
moments
16,
now away from seeing
Rodri.
this one out.
Coming on the field, number 23.
That is
Pedri.
good progress on the left.
Number 8,
That has
Mbappe.
been shifted off it.
Number 10, Phil Foden.
Koulibaly.
Number 7, Joshua Kimmich.
Puskás looking to add to his goal.
There will be 1 minute
It's a good
added
foot in
time.
there. Has a look and place it forward. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Puskás voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after
A
the
quick
goal.
reminder today
But
that
with the
smoking
control
is
they had,
only
they were
allowed in
never
areas
really
shown on this map.
under threat of
Thank you.
losing.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
The way. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nicolucci, over to the right flank. He's in a great position here. Serginho. And it's Ruben Neves. It's Bellingham. Nicely spread. And here's Elise. Now it's Puskás. Spread out to the left. This looks goes for a shot! And another try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Gol per il Manchester United.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Quarter of an hour played. Good ball, good take. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Palmer. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palmer! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United are doing very nice. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Now it's Puskás. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Palmer. That's going wide left. Bellingham, great chance! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Plays the return pass. Nicolucci. Turns back here, probably the best option. That is good strength. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's whipped it across. And he's taking no chances there. Ah, such a clever touch. Look, chance, surely! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Puskás. Palmer. Ruben Neves powering forward here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Decent chance! And it's there! And there's your hat tragic hero. He is simply indefatigable. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Palmer. Oh, that's ambitious. And he should have made it 4.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line...
And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Quality ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicolucci distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? Palmer gets a cross in, well read, and the danger is averted.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This game already looks like a fait accompli. That's destined for the flank, and he's cut it out. Bellingham. Palmer, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. Bellingham going forward. Olise. Palmer. No way through there. Serginho. And it's Palmer. Oh, strongly challenged there. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Sends it crossfield. Forwards and with intent. Puskas. Good purposeful running this. And Puskas! And a neat finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Now it's Puskas. 75 minutes played, and he's been shifted off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri. Puskos. Now it's Puskos. Spread it left. Puskos. Might be danger here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Ruben Neves finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 14, numero 41. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 10. Cambio di giocatori.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
And he shoots! Oh, good finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Ha segnato all'88esimo minuto, numero 13.
Adrian Benabe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior on a serious charge here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Drogba. Mbappe. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Adrian Benabe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And time is up. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness.